These days, you can practically trip over amazing headphones everywhere you look, no matter the price or form factor. They've been around so long and gotten so good that there can't possibly be any innovation left in this space, right? Wrong. Introducing the headphones with a built-in screen. Also, they're from TikTok, so you know they're extra legit. Let's go ahead and open them up and see what we find. What? America! Yeah! The postcard. That is not what I expected. Wait, hold on. What does this say? Satisfacto.
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Anyway, here's the box, and as you can see, this is essentially an Apple Watch attached to the outside of a pair of headphones. Brilliant, I think. And yeah, I mean, from the front, these just look like fairly average, cheap plastic headphones. I mean, I guess it's like a pleather. It's somewhat squishy. On this side, you just see it's like a normal empty square, and on this one, here we go. Here's our screen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, on the listing, they show that the screen actually comes off. There it goes. Why does it do that thing? Oh, whatever. Let's just leave them attached. I mean, that is actually pretty cool. In terms of controls, looks like we have our normal like power and volume buttons, and then we also have a EQ. That's interesting. You got a aux cable and a USB port on the bottom as well. Now, before you go in the comments and judge these headphones are like $30, so I'm really not expecting super high premium quality, okay? Let's see, it looks like we have an adjustable headband. Okay, cool. All right, and in terms of fit, just right off the bat, we're going to start with just, using the headphones normally. We'll just ignore that they have a detachable screen that comes off of them. Ow, God, every time you slap these bad boys on, it's so loud. It's right in your ear hole, too. That's awful. In terms of the comfort level, though, they're lightweight enough. They feel like nothing on your head, so I guess that's something. Although somehow I do still feel a little bit of pressure on the top of my skull. And then they really pinch you down here on the bottom of the cups right here, because these cups don't actually rotate to the different size heads, so I hope just the pure clamping power is enough for your head.
What did he say?
Now, obviously, the exciting part is the screen, but I need to see how the headphones work first. If I hold the power button, do these just turn on?
Power on.
Okay, so they blink red and blue, so I assume that means they're in like a Bluetooth pairing mode right now. I think they're the X1 Pros, so let's go ahead and try that out. Every once in a while, I see it like blink blue for a second, so I think that means they're still connected. Let's throw these on. If you like smoking silicon, you gotta like and subscribe. For $30 headphones, they also have a screen. I have to keep reminding myself of that. They're not terrible. There have to be better ways to spend $30 on headphones these days. They kind of just sound like everything's sort of muffled. I wonder if there's a lot of sound bleed because the plastic is so thin on these. Yeah, it's not a scientific test because, obviously if you have them on your head, I can't tell you, like, what it sounds like to you guys, but I kind of just, like, rested them on my thigh like this, and I can still hear the music pretty loudly. Let's see, do all the buttons work if I hit, like, up on the thing? Yep, it actually turns the volume up. Should I just crank it? All right, here we go. I got a bunch of copyright-free music ready. Like, that doesn't sound too bad. I feel like someone else, took these drivers and put them into a portable speaker at some point, right? They almost work better for that use case than as headphones. I turn the volume down before I unintentionally put them on later and forget I had them cranked like that. Now, what does the EQ button do? I'm gonna hit that. You gotta like and subscribe. Yeah, sure enough, hitting the button while listening to music, I hear, like, a little bit of a difference. It's very minor. Now, here's another thing I'm curious about. Do these have a mic? I feel like that's what that probably is. All right, it's time to call Drayton with my fancy headphones.
Hello?
I hear you, I think.
I hear you, I think.
I'm testing the microphone.
Oh, God. You sound like the Burger King drive-thru.
Do these sound like the headphones and screen attached to it were $30?
It sounds like something was very cheap.
Like your mother.
Wow.
But alright, guys, we've lollygagged long enough. Let's go ahead and see if we can get our screen to turn on. I think this button down here is how you do that. Oh, there it goes. Hello. Oh, what is that? Is it trying to pair with the headphones? These little animations are adorable, but I don't understand what I'm doing with this. Okay, do I have to, power them with the headphones at the same time? According to the manual, I think this little red link icon up here means that the device and the headphones are not connected to each other right now. Alright, I guess I need to install this stupid app. Hold on. To be fair, this app has 12,000 reviews with 4.4 stars. I honestly, I think that's not that bad for what this is. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. You need all these permissions in order just to use headphones? I do not believe that. Bring the device closer to the phone. What? Oh, hold on. I did something. It had nothing to do with the app, but I think I managed to connect this device to my phone. Now the little link button is blue. What do I do? This is the most confusing product I've ever had to use on the channel. I hate this. Okay, guys, I decided I had to pull out the iPhone because this app it doesn't work. It doesn't work on Android. I don't know what's going on. But here we are. The headphones are actually showing up properly in the app. Wow. Like, I can do this earbuds plus phone. What does that mean? Apparently, that's a translation thing. Basically, the way this is supposed to work is you're talking to the microphone on the headphones. I'm going to do English in this case, and then it'll translate into, I selected German, and it'll speak German out of the speaker of the iPhone, I guess. I love pretzels. Speech error. Success. Welcome to the experience of using this app. This is awful. I am speaking the English. Oh, that worked.
Ich spreche Englisch. Oh, das hat funktioniert.
There it goes. Drayton, get in here. Why are you so bad at doing the thing you're supposed to do?
Warum bist du so schlecht in dem, was du eigentlich tun sollst? Oh, es funktioniert.
What did that say?
What you said.
Oh, there we go. I got it to work exactly 2 times. Every other time, it had some kind of critical error. Oh, also, it just randomly started showing up on the little watch. When did that start working? I'm so lost. Either way, as you guys saw earlier, we got the headphone guy here. And if I swipe in different directions, it does things. We got a flashlight. Is this just like a white screen? Yep. Now, I was honestly expecting this to be like an Apple Watch clone, but it kind of is, but it's got its own kind of UI going on. It's really bad, but yep, here it is. That's just a QR code. What happens if I scan that? Okay, it just takes it to the install page for the Nebula Buds stuff. Alright, let's see. This is a calculator that just straight up looks like the Apple calculator.
Optimal City Ultimate. Tot hier is de Ultimate Dual Dragon Transporter.
You know, all the times you've wanted a calculator, but you didn't have your phone, but just you had this, your little device attached to your headphones. They don't seem to have any interaction with each other. It's literally just a magnet, and it holds them together. I don't know what these pins are supposed to do, but it doesn't even acknowledge when they're connected to the headphones at all. It literally is like 2 different devices that just happen to be together. I see games. It's Flappy Bird. It's it's just Flappy Bird. That's enough of that. Now, I see a camera. What is that going to do? Wait, it's trying to do something on my phone. It's adjusting my volume? Wait. If it's doing the volume down key, I know what's happening. Hold on. I have the camera app open now. Oh, yeah, sure enough, that would work. That's a very janky way of doing that, but there you go. You get a little, like, remote button. So that has utility. That's almost useful. Timer. What is this? Music? Mode selection. Music or game. What does that mean? We got sound effects. What do you mean jazz sound effects? Ballad, personalization, rock, normal, and popularity. Hold on, is this the EQ? There's no way, right? Let's hit the EQ button. Oh my god, there's no way.
I am confusion.
Sound effects? We're calling EQ sound effects? Whoa, what is this? I hit the themes button and we can, like, change things. There we go. We can just do the Apple Watch icon thing. Wait, it just duplicates it if it doesn't have enough apps, so you just get... It just gets multiple instances of, like, timers, stopwatch. Why? Dial setting. Oh, this is like our little home screen? Yeah, let's do a butterfly. Oh, there he is. Oh, you tap him and it makes him flap. Oh, boy. By the way, in case you need more proof that it is just straight up an Apple Watch, the screen is even essentially the same size once you get rid of, like, the outer bezels that are just a housing that connected to the headphones. But alright, guys, there is an interesting little twist I have here. For some reason, I have a second box. Basically, there was a shipping issue where, like, the first order we placed just never shipped, but then all of a sudden, this showed up the same day as this pair of headphones, which we had to order separately later on after we got our refund on the first pair. How did they show up at the same time? I really have no idea. So let's see here. Opening the box. Is this literally the same thing? Yes, they are the same box, except this one says Hyundai on the front. I forgot to mention that. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but somehow this is a Hyundai product? This has to be a different Hyundai, right? Either way, though, guys, let me know down in the comments what you